Good morning children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to English online classes. Now before I tell you about today's topic, let's do a small exercise. In this, you have to imagine that you have lost your doll and your sister offers to help you look for it. Now you don't have a photograph to show your sister that how your doll looks like. So how you are going to describe to your sister that what the doll looks like? Now we can start with the description of its hair. Like, my doll has long and brown hair. Then we can tell about the kind of dress she is wearing. She is wearing a pink dress with yellow frills. Now we have used words like long, brown, pink and yellow to describe the look of our doll. Now what are these words? These words are adjectives. So our today's topic is adjectives. Let's start the topic by understanding what are adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes or gives more information about a noun or a pronoun. Let's understand this definition with some examples. This is a rose. Now in this sentence, the word rose is a noun, but we are not getting any information about this noun rose. Now if I write the same sentence as this is a red rose. Now in this sentence, the word red is describing the noun rose. It is telling us that what kind of rose it is. Therefore, the word red is an adjective describing the noun rose. Let's look at some more examples. The clever fox is chasing a rabbit. Now in this sentence, the word clever is describing the noun fox. It is telling us that what kind of fox it is. Therefore, the word clever is an adjective describing the noun fox. Now those adjectives which answers to the question what kind are called adjectives of quality. There are bananas in a basket. In this sentence, bananas is the noun. There are 6 bananas in a basket. Now, if we compare these two sentences, then in the first sentence, we are not getting any information about the noun bananas. But in the second sentence, the word 6 is telling us about the number of bananas in the basket. It is telling us that how many bananas are there in the basket. So therefore, the word 6 is an adjective. It is describing the noun bananas. Now those adjectives which answers to the question how many are called adjectives of number. There is little milk to drink. In this sentence, the word little is telling us about the quantity of milk. It is telling us that how much milk is there to drink. Therefore, the word little is an adjective. Now those adjectives which answers to the question how much are called adjectives of quantity. Now dear children, Adjectives of number are usually used with countable nouns. Example, 2 birds, 10 children. And adjectives of quantity are used with uncountable nouns like little water, some rice. So we can say adjectives tell us about the quality, quantity, or number of the noun it describes. Adjectives give us all kinds of information. They can tell us about color, size, material, value, nationality, or shape of noun or a pronoun. Points to remember. An adjective can be placed before nouns or after nouns to describe them. Let's understand this with an example. This is an amazing movie. Now the same sentence can also be written as this movie is amazing. Now in both these sentences, the adjective amazing is describing the noun movie. But in the first sentence, the adjective amazing is coming before the noun it is describing. But in the second sentence, the adjective amazing is coming after the noun it is describing. Let's take one more example. It was hot and humid day. Now hot and humid both are adjectives and they are describing the noun day. Now the same sentence can be written as the day was hot and humid. Now in the first sentence, adjectives hot and humid describing the noun day are coming before the noun they are describing. But in the second sentence, they are coming after the noun they are describing. Dear children, by now we already know what are adjectives. So let us understand the importance of adjectives in communicating well in English. Adjectives describe nouns and pronouns. They are not necessary to a sentence, but they can add important information to the sentence. They make a sentence more meaningful and descriptive. Like, a man entered the room. Second sentence is, an old white bearded man entered the room. Now the first sentence is not giving us any information about the noun man, but the second sentence we are using adjectives like old and white bearded, which are adding details to the noun man. They are telling us that what kind of man entered the room. Now the writers use the adjectives to provide more details or to make their writings more meaningful and descriptive.
Adjectives modify nouns. Modify means to change. The adjectives that you choose will help you better to explain. The shaggy dog, the mangy dog, the brown dog with the ribbon in its hair, the huge spotted dog, the tiny white dog. The adjectives will help you to compare. Adjectives modify nouns. Modify means to change. The adjectives that you choose will help you better to explain. The fluffy white cloud, the big round cloud, the purple dark ominous cloud. The noun is the same, the adjectives change. The picture's clear where adjectives are found. Adjectives modify nouns. Modify means to nouns to change. The adjectives that you choose will help you better to explain. The adjectives that you choose will help you better to explain.
Alright children, here comes a small exercise for you. Look at the pictures and put suitable adjectives that go with these nouns. A dash lady is sitting in the chair. The princess was very dash. There are dash eggs in the tray. Hina is a dash girl. How dash sugar have you put in my coffee? There is a dash table in the corner of the room. Now pause the video for a while and fill in the blanks with the suitable adjectives. Alright children, I hope you are ready with your answers. Let's check. A fat lady is sitting in the chair. Now the word fat is describing what kind of lady. Therefore, the word fat is an adjective of quality. The princess was very brave. Here, the adjective brave is telling us what kind of princess she was. There are 12 eggs in the tray. Now, the word 12 is giving the number of eggs in the tray. Therefore, the word 12 is an adjective of number. Hina is a generous girl. It is telling us that what kind of girl Hina is. So this is an adjective of quality. How much sugar have you put in my coffee? This is an example of adjective of quantity. There is a round table in the corner of the room. The word round is describing the structure of the table. Therefore, the word round is an adjective of quality. Okay children, now let's take a look at the book exercises of your grammar book on page 33 and 34. The first is underline the adjectives in the following sentences. The first is the class was very noisy. Now in this, first you have to identify the noun. So in the first sentence, class is the noun. And what kind of class it was? It was very noisy class. Therefore, noisy is the adjective. Second, it is a warm afternoon. Now in this sentence, afternoon is the noun. And what kind of afternoon it is? It is a warm afternoon. Therefore, warm is an adjective. This way, you can do the rest of the sentences. Now come to page 34, part B. Put a noun after each of these adjectives. Now few adjectives are given and you have to write the noun for them. First is a cute. We can write a cute baby, a cute girl. Second, a neat room or a neat desk. This way, complete the rest. Part C. Put suitable adjectives that go with these nouns. First is dash boy, a clever boy, or we can write a tall boy. Second, a huge elephant. This way, you can complete the rest. Part D. Underline the adjectives and circle the nouns they describe. The first is, I want 2 apples. Now again, first we will identify the noun. In this sentence, apples is a noun and the word two is telling us the number of the apples that I want. So apples is the noun and two is the adjective telling us about the number of apples. Second, the child is happy. In this sentence, child is the noun and what kind of child it is? It is a happy child. Therefore, child is the noun and happy is the adjective. This way, you can complete the rest of the sentences. Alright children, that's it for today. Thank you.